The Oklahoma City Thunder, despite having the NBA's youngest team, are doing great this season. They've notched impressive wins, including two against the reigning champs, the Denver Nuggets, and victories against the Western Conference contenders like the Phoenix Suns, Los Angeles Lakers, and Los Angeles Clippers. At the start of the season, the Thunder had slim odds of plus 7,000 to win the title, but those odds have improved dramatically to plus 2,000. With a solid 33-15 record, the team from Bricktown has shown they are a force to be reckoned with, boasting wins over top teams including Boston and showcasing their rising stars. While December saw them going 10-3 with standout victories, January's 11-6 record, despite its challenges, was equally impressive. Sure, January had its ups and downs for the Thunder, with a tough loss to the Detroit Pistons standing out. But really, that's just the part of a whole story this season. The team's showing a lot of maturity beyond their years, a never give up attitude, and a knack for beating the odds. For many of the Thunder players, being in such a promising position is a new experience. They've never been here before. I mean, just take a look at the last season. Initially, the team struggled on the court, finishing with a 40-42 record. This outcome was disappointing, especially considering their ambition to secure a higher playoff position. They ended up 10th in the Western Conference, just outside a more favorable playoff spot. One of the many primary issues was the injury-ridden end to the previous season, which saw 9 players out in the final games. This situation forced the team to utilize their G League affiliate, the Oklahoma City Blue, and signed several players to finish out the season. Despite these efforts, the Thunder finished with a 40-42 record, barely missing out on a higher playoff position and ending 10th in the Western Conference. The team made several moves in the offseason to address their roster, including drafting Chet Holmgren 2nd overall and making significant trades, such as acquiring Ousmane Dieng from the New York Knicks in exchange for 3 protected 2023 first-round draft picks. However, Holmgren's entire missed season due to a Lisfranc injury was a substantial blow to their plans. Additionally, the team's strategy involved numerous trades to clear roster spots and manage their salary cap, including trading away Derek Favors, Maurice Harkless, and others, which resulted in generating 2 trade exceptions and dropping approximately $10 million under the luxury tax. The Thunder also focused on bolstering their roster through free agency, re-signing key players like Luguent Dort to a multi-year contract and bringing in Vasilij Micic on a 3-year deal, aiming to strengthen their team with an experienced international talent. Despite these moves, the Thunder's season was still hampered by the challenges of integrating new players, injuries, and the inherent difficulties of developing a young and evolving roster. But as we have all seen, this season is a different story. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been on a remarkable offensive run, scoring 30 or more points in 9 consecutive games as of early February 2024. His scoring streak is part of what's been described as the best offensive tear of his 6-year NBA career. But it's not just his scoring that's drawing attention. Alexander's defensive play has also been a standout feature, leading the NBA with an average of 2.3 steals per game and ranking 3rd in scoring at 31.3 points per game. In a game against the Charlotte Hornets on February 3rd, Shai led the Oklahoma City Thunder to a 126-106 victory, showcasing his all-around skills. He had 31 points, 9 assists, 5 steals, and 3 blocks, contributing to the Thunder's 7th win in their last 9 games. This performance underlines his ability to impact the game on both ends of the court, making him a crucial player for the Thunder. Shai is averaging 32.6 points, 7 assists, 3.8 rebounds, 2.3 steals, and 0.9 blocks over a 9-game span, demonstrating his versatility and importance to the team's success. His leadership and defensive efforts, especially in calling coverages, has been pivotal, influencing his teammates and contributing to the Thunder's strong performances. The number 2 overall pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, Chet Holmgren, has quickly cemented himself as a building block in Oklahoma, as well as averaging 16.9 points per game, grabbing 7.5 rebounds, and blocking 2.6 shots, and maintaining a sharp shooting form with a 53.8 success rate from beyond the arc on 6.5 three-point attempts per game. His performance has been a mix of an inside and outside play, recording multiple games with at least 3 blocks and 3 made three-pointers, setting a rookie record for such a feat. Then there's Jalen Williams. Across 45 games this season, he's been on the court for an average of 32 minutes per game, showcasing his efficiency with field goal percentages of 53.9 and a three-point percentage of 45.2. Plus, he's made 80.4% of his free throws. He's also contributing across the board with 4.0 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 0.5 blocks, and 1.1 steals per game, all while maintaining an average of 2.6 personal fouls and 1.7 turnovers. His scoring average stands at an impressive 18.8 points per game. Surrounding those three is a deep supporting cast that includes a number of recent lottery picks. This includes recent lottery picks like Cason Wallace, Josh Giddey, and Usman Deng, alongside undrafted free agents such as Lou Dort, Kenrich Williams, plus second-round pick Isaiah Joe and Aaron Wiggins, who are all playing well beyond expectations. All these players are signed for the next couple of seasons, providing a stable core. On top of that, the Thunder have gathered an enormous number of future draft picks, with up to 15 first-rounders and 22 second-round picks over the next 7 years. This stash will come in handy, especially with the new collective bargaining agreement strict rules for the team spending over the luxury tax. Since Gilgeous-Alexander, Holmgren, and Williams will eventually need new contracts, having such a wealth of picks ensures that the Thunder can keep refreshing their roster without hitting financial snags. Looking ahead, Thunder's GM Sam Presti has stated that there is no rush to make big moves. With Holmgren and Williams on rookie deals until 2025 to 2026 and Gilgeous-Alexander signed through 2026 to 2027, Oklahoma City is in a good position financially for the next few years. This period is crucial for leveraging their assets without feeling pressure to trade for the next big star. Their championship window is just opening, and careful management could keep it open for a long time. The new CBA aims to break up super teams and increase parity, but the Thunder could be an outlier. With their current talent and future draft capital, they have a unique opportunity to stay competitive. The key will be identifying and addressing their needs as they gain more experience. Adding another big man to complement Holmgren could be on the agenda, especially to face off against elite centers. Yet, it's essential to give Holmgren the chance to prove himself in these matchups before deciding on any roster changes. The key question for the Thunder is how to fill out their starting lineup around their main trio. While internal options exist, exploring the market through the draft, trades, or free agency might be necessary to find the best fit. The Thunder's extensive collection of future draft picks, potential 15 first-rounders and 22 second-rounders over 7 years, places them in a unique position. This draft capital, crucial under the NBA's new collective bargaining agreement, provides a valuable resource for building and maintaining a competitive roster. With financial flexibility until 2026, the Thunder have time to make strategic decisions without rushing into trades, especially as they navigate the constraints of the new CBA. Their performance so far, with impressive wins over top teams, positions them as a serious contender. The Thunder excel on both ends of the court, a hallmark of championship caliber teams. Gilgeous-Alexander's rise, Holmgren's impact as a rookie, and Williams' progression to underscore the team's core strength. The supporting cast include Dort's improvement and the contributions of Joe and Wallace round out a roster that's competitive now and poised for future dominance. However, Josh Giddey's role has been a point of contention. Despite his potential, criticisms about his fit and performance suggest that the Thunder might consider trade options to bolster their championship aspirations. The possibility of acquiring a player like Lauri Markkanen or another star through trades, leveraging their draft assets without disrupting their core, highlights the Thunder's strategic advantage. The Thunder's current trajectory suggests that they're not just a team to watch this season, but a burgeoning dynasty if they continue to leverage their assets wisely. With a balance of immediate competitiveness and long-term potential, the Thunder are in a prime position to challenge for titles in the years ahead.